Back when going to the movies meant a serial, the news, and 2 movies, a whole afternoon or evening could be spent in the pleasure of Hollywood's greatest stars. We're trying out the double bill. 2 radio plays of 2 great movies, back to back, and all in 60 minutes. Here we go. Action!
The Gulf Screen Guild Theater. Your neighborhood good Gulf dealer and the Gulf Oil Companies welcome you to the Gulf Theater, the one place where you meet all your favorite stars. Tonight, we bring you Joan Bennett, Tyrone Power, Humphrey Bogart, and, of course, Oscar Bradley and his Gulf Orchestra. And now, the director of the Gulf Theater and your host, Roger Pryor.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I've taken advantage of my job as director of the Gulf Theater to bring you one of my favorite plays, Robert Sherwood's The Petrified Forest. 4 years ago, it played to packed houses on Broadway. And it was 4 years ago that Joan Bennett was making her first big hit in Private Worlds. Tyrone Power was an unknown youngster taking his first screen test in New York, and Humphrey Bogart was on Broadway. An outstanding success in the very play we're doing tonight. If you listen closely to tonight's play, you'll hear the same warning that audiences crowding into a New York theater heard 4 years ago. A warning of what has since happened to the world. When the author of that play, Robert Sherwood, the celebrated American dramatist, heard that we wanted to do The Petrified Forest here in the Gulf Theater, he gave us permission to present the play without cost, because he knows that the Gulf Theater is really the star's own theater. He knows that every cent that Gulf would ordinarily give to the stars who appear here is given instead to help meet the needs of the Motion Picture Relief Fund and to build a home for the less fortunate members of the industry. And now, on with the play. Lights. Music. Curtain. Night has fallen on the highway that winds its lonely way across the empty wastelands of the Arizona desert. The wind sighs and moans through the sage and chaparral, driving the tumbleweed to flight like small gray ghosts. A coyote greets the rising moon and is answered on some far-off hill. In all this wilderness of wind and sand and night, there's but one friendly oasis, the distant, garish sign of a roadside restaurant and garage. Just outside is Bose, a young mechanic. Gabby, the proprietor's daughter, is curled up in a chair by the window.
When the falcon claps his wings, no wit for grief, but noble heart held high. With loud, glad noise he stirs himself and springs, and takes his meat and towards his lair draws nigh.
Hi, Gabby.
Oh, hello, Bose.
How about a little kiss, honey?
Oh, stop annoying me, will you? Can't you see I'm reading?
Yeah, reading that pash poetry and listening to some sticky orchestra on the radio. That's all you ever do.
What else is there to do in this godforsaken desert?
Plenty say if you'd only pay a little attention to me, I could show you
I'm
things
really
that...
not interested. Why don't you stay outside and take care of the garage? That's what Dad hired you for.
Oh, now listen, honey, I'm not as terrible as you think. I'm just a big guy with a good heart and plenty of red blood, and I'm full of love, baby. Gee, you're a beautiful kid.
Ah, Bose, don't. Bose, look out. Someone's coming.
Good evening. Good evening. What can we do for you?
Can I order something to eat?
Yeah, sure. There's the menu. Miss Maple will take your order.
Thank you.
I'm going out in the garage now, honey. But I'll be back.
While you're at it, you might tell Graham to come in and get us supper.
Okay, baby.
Ready to order, sir?
Oh, yes. I'll have this hamburger special and some beer. You'd better bring me a double portion. I'm quite hungry.
Driven far?
Yes, quite a long way. But for the last 10 miles, I've been walking.
You mean you're just bumming along?
Call it gypsying. You know, it's wonderful what progress you can make merely by power of the thumb.
Where are you planning to go?
That depends on where this road leads.
It leads to the Petrified Forest.
What's that?
Oh, just a lot of dead old trees in the desert that have turned to stone.
Sounds like a suitable place for me. Perhaps that's what I'm destined for. To be buried in the Petrified Forest. To become just another obsolete stump in the desert. It's an interesting idea.
I'm ready for my supper, Gabby.
Okay, Gramp, I'll tell Paula to fix it. Your order will be ready in a minute, sir.
Thank you.
Like to see the evening paper while you're waiting for your food?
Oh, thanks.
You got the whole story about that Duke Mantee massacre. Got his picture, too.
6 killed in Oklahoma City jailbreak as Duke Mantee
Sample complete. Ready to continue?